loves. Today, we're having the talk, not about boys, not about trends, but about you, the version of you that's been hiding, shrinking, comparing, people pleasing, apologizing just for existing. Let's call her what she is, your insecure girl era. And listen, if you've been in her shoes, you're not alone. But it's time we lovingly let her go, because she's not the woman you're becoming. So let's talk about it. Just us girls, how to exit your insecure girl era and walk into your bold, magnetic, untouchable energy. 1. Let's talk about comparison, the real silent killer. We all do it. We compare our bodies, our skin, our relationships, our entire lives to someone else's 5-second highlight reel. But here's the thing. You can't compare a masterpiece to a copy. And you're the original. Think of Cher from Clueless. Did she ever try to be someone else? Number, she knew she was one of one. She wasn't afraid to be bold, to be feminine, to stand out. She didn't shrink. She strutted. That's your new energy. Start reminding yourself every morning. No one is me, and that is my superpower. Comparison kills your joy, but self-acceptance, that builds unshakable confidence. 2. Shift your focus to what's already amazing about you. We spend so much time in our heads tearing ourselves down, but what if, stay with me, we obsessed over our magic? Instead of asking, what's wrong with me? Try asking, what do I love about myself today? It could be your resilience, your creativity, your kindness, your humor. When you shift your focus, you don't just boost your self-worth, you rewire your brain to see yourself through love. Blair Waldorf, for example, she was flawed, but she focused on her brilliance, her ambition, and her standards. She didn't wait for the world to validate her. She owned her worth every single day. 3. The over-apologizing has to go. Seriously, I'm guilty of it too. Saying sorry when I'm just existing. Sorry for asking a question. Sorry for speaking. Sorry for feeling. Let's retire that habit. If you made a mistake, own it once, not 10 times. But if you're apologizing just for being, that's not humility, babe. That's fear in disguise. And that energy, it tells people, I don't think I matter. But you do. Channel your inner Maddie from Euphoria. She doesn't over-explain, she walks away. She knows her energy is a privilege, and so is yours. For find your style, not the algorithms. Let me tell you something I learned the hard way. Confidence doesn't come from fitting in. It comes from owning your identity. Forget what's trending. Forget what influencers are pushing. Ask, what do I feel hot in? What makes me feel most like me? Confidence is the real glow up, and your personal style. That's an extension of your self-respect. Blair had a signature headband. Maddie had her cutouts and eyeliner. Cher had her plaid. And you get to define your signature energy. 5. Set boundaries like it's your birthright, because it is. Listen closely. You do not need to be available to everyone all the time. You are not selfish for protecting your peace. You're not rude for saying no. Boundaries are how confident women communicate self-love. Serena from Gossip Girl knew when to leave the room. She didn't always explain herself because she trusted her intuition. And I want that for you. Your boundaries are your personal standards. And when you honor them, the right people rise to meet them. 6. Detox your circle. Remove energy vampires. Yes, even friends. Let's be real. Some people love when you stay insecure. It makes them feel better about themselves. But growth, real self-worth, it will trigger people who benefit from your self-doubt. You've got to ask yourself, who actually uplifts me and who subtly dims me? If someone constantly belittles you, competes with you, gossips about you, babe, that's not friendship. That's sabotage disguised as support. Let them go. Your future self is begging you to. 7. Your self-talk. It's the loudest voice you'll ever hear. Make it kind. You know how Cassie from Euphoria constantly needs external validation? That's because her inner voice is cruel. She doesn't believe she's enough without others approving her. But you can break that cycle. Start small. Every time you catch yourself saying something mean in your head, pause and reframe. From, I'm so stupid, to, I made a mistake and I'm still learning. From, I look horrible today, to, my body is carrying me through life and deserves love. How you talk to yourself becomes how you treat yourself, and how you treat yourself becomes how others treat you too. So, babe, how do you really exit your insecure girl era? You stop waiting for external validation. You become the woman who claps for herself. You stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. You start walking like you know who you are, because you do. This isn't about arrogance. It's about self-respect. It's about choosing to be your own best friend, your biggest cheerleader, your safe space. We're doing this together, this community. It's a sisterhood. And I promise, the confident, radiant, magnetic version of you, she's already here. You're just remembering her. You got this, and I got you. Until next time, keep glowing.